Best Smartwatch with Heart Rate Monitor 2023. If there's one feature that every smartwatch should have, it's a heart rate monitor. Even without additional sensors like an ECG or EDA sensor, basic heart rate monitoring is something that everyone can enjoy. By keeping track of your heart rate on a daily basis, you can know when you need to slow things down or when you might need to talk to your doctor. We've rounded up our favorite picks for those looking at the best heart rate monitor watch. Number 1. Samsung Galaxy Watch 4. Ever since its unveiling and release in 2021, the Galaxy Watch 4 has been at the top of the list if you want the best Android smartwatch. It's currently the only smartwatch that combines Google's software prowess with Samsung's top-notch hardware. It also remains the only option for those who want Wear OS 3, as we're still waiting for other Android smartwatches to receive the update. But when it comes to being a heart rate monitor watch, the Galaxy Watch 4 excels here as well. While the ability to monitor your heart rate has been possible since launch, a software update in late 2021 brought a new algorithm into the mix. There were some complaints about inconsistent readings and results, but the new accuracy algorithm seems to have cleared many of those up. Some of the other health and fitness features for the Galaxy Watch 4 series include built-in ECG and blood pressure monitoring. The former is available in most regions, while the latter recently became available in Canada, opens in new tab, but is still waiting proper approval in the US. Number 2. Fitbit Sense. When the Fitbit Sense was released, we were surprised by its exorbitant price tag compared to the rest of the best Fitbit wearables. However, all it took to change our minds was to look at the various health and fitness tracking sensors that are packed into this wearable. The Fitbit Sense not only can keep track of your heart rate, but thanks to the ECG sensor, it also monitors your heart rhythm. In an effort to help keep your heart healthy and your stress levels in check, the electrodermal sensor provides an in-depth look at your heart and how it's doing throughout the different activities you perform. Fitbit even went so far as to implement a skin temperature sensor, so you'll know if your body temperature is too high. From a hardware perspective, the Fitbit Sense looks like a home run. Unfortunately, in order to take full advantage of what the Sense has to offer, you'll need to sign up for Fitbit Premium. There are still plenty of reasons to consider the Sense, but it's just something to keep in mind if you want the full experience. Number 3. Polar Pacer Pro. Polar is well known for offering some of the best smartwatches for runners on the market, and with the company's new Pacer Pro, this is easily one of the best smartwatches we've seen. It's definitely geared towards those who love data points and want almost all of the metrics. Battery life is pretty great, as we found that it consistently lasts for up to 7 days, or 35 hours with GPS enabled. Something that Polar is excelling at compared to the competition is in its ease of use. As noted in our review, the lack of a touchscreen isn't a downside, as it's more reliable and easier to navigate thanks to the 5 buttons found on the outside of the watch. But in terms of actually health and fitness tracking, the Pacer Pro does fall a bit short, which is why it's lower on this list. You won't find any extra sensors such as a blood oxygen, SB aqua sensor, or ECG sensor, nor will you be able to keep track of potential fib issues. The Polar Pacer Pro is designed with runners in mind and offers a different approach from the traditional smartwatch with its reliance on hardware buttons. Number 4. Garmin Venu 2S. The biggest reason why we've included the Venu 2S vs Venu 2 Plus on this list is because of battery life. The Venu 2S lasts up to 10 days on a single charge, or 19 hours with GPS enabled, as opposed to the 8 hours found with the Venu 2 Plus. Garmin continues to impress with its new smartwatches and fitness trackers, and that continues with the Venu 2S. You'll be able to track more than 25 different workout modes, along with over 1,600 different exercises courtesy of the Garmin app. In terms of health tracking, the Venu 2S offers 24/7 heart rate monitoring, and will even remind you to take a step back and perform some breathing exercises. Unfortunately, the better battery life and lightweight design comes at cost, as you won't be able to respond to messages or take phone calls with the Venu 2S. If you need or want a Garmin that does both, then the Venu 2 Plus might be for you, but the Venu 2S is a great option for everyone else. Number 5. Amazfit GTR 3 Pro. Unless you're well versed in the world of fitness smartwatches, you might not recognize the Amazfit brand, but the company has been steadily pushing out new and exciting wearables over the past few years. With the company's flagship offering, the GTR 3 Pro, you're getting a minimalist design paired with plenty of oomph in the fitness tracking department. Packed into the GTR 3 Pro, you'll find over 150 different sports modes to choose from, along with heart rate monitoring. As we found in our review, it offers a deviation of under 10% compared to the Series 7. But Amazfit also makes it easy to share your workout data with third-party fitness apps like Google Fit and others. There are plenty of other features on board the GTR 3 Pro, including a digital assistant thanks to Amazon Alexa. However, you won't be able to download many third-party apps to the watch itself. Plus, the included band isn't great for those who want to go for a run or hit the gym. Number 6. Garmin Vivo Smart 4 Slim Smart Activity Tracker with elegant metal accents, a clear, easy-to-read display, and fashionable design. Has REM sleep tracking for enhanced sleep analysis, and the wrist-mounted pulse ox sensor can measure blood oxygen saturation levels throughout the night. Not a medical device, and not intended for use in the diagnosis or surveillance of any medical condition. Tools for tracking fitness and health include an estimated wrist-based heart rate, body battery energy monitor, all-day stress tracker, relaxation breathing timer, VO2 max, and more. Has specific timers for different types of exercise, including walks, runs, strength training, yoga, and swimming in pools. Lens material, polycarbonate. Receive vibration alerts for all notifications, like calls, messages, and more. Text replies available for Android device users. 48x 128 pixel display resolution. Connect to your compatible smartphone's GPS to receive precise tracking during outside walks and runs. Battery life lasts up to 7 days, excluding pulse ox sleep tracking. Fits wrist measuring 120 to 188 mm in circumference. Number 7. Garmin Forerunner 45S. A smaller, simpler running watch that is easier to use, calculates heart rate at the wrist and supports Garmin Coach Training Plan's GPS tracking capabilities for pace, distance, intervals, and more. Compatible with the free Garmin Coach adaptive training plans that deliver professional, individualized coaching to your smartphone compatibility, iPhone, Android. Connected features include smart notifications for incoming texts and calls, automated uploads to our Garmin Connect online community, live tracking, and controls for the music playing on your link-compatible smartphone. Security and monitoring features include incident detection during specific activities, which alerts your real-time position to emergency contacts through your associated compatible smartphone.